Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here live on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. This is Game 3 of the 2020 Muncie Central Volleyball Invitational. Again, here for Muncie Central High School. Again, the third and final game of the day here for your Wapahani Raiders, taking on the East Central Cardinals, 13-6 on the season, including both wins here today. Wapahani 17-1. Now coming off of a couple of sweeps today of Richmond earlier on. And then Muncie Central really took it to the Bearcats just a while ago, 25-12, 25-3. So the Raiders starting off on a very, very good note to open up the day. And I'm looking forward to a great one here this morning as we look to wrap up again today here on a great note. Again, we'll get the game started here, but again, we did not broadcast the second game because of where we're sitting at. It was made it a little bit difficult to where we would have to move from one court to the other. We're set up on a table, and so we'd have to tear everything down, move the table, move all of our equipment, then reset up our equipment and everything. It was just going to be too much of a hassle, especially with not enough time, and we only had maybe 10 minutes or so, and there's a lot to do in that 10 minutes. So that's the reason why we did not broadcast that second game. So we do apologize, but hopefully you all can understand the reason why we didn't do that. But a great start here so far, 2-0 lead here. You have Reese Baker back to serve, which if you guys watched our first game, obviously with a camera view that we have, obviously not the ideal view to have of a volleyball game, but this was the best we could do. And as we also said in the first game, we appreciate Muncie Central allowing us to even be here in the first place to broadcast this invitational, so very, very appreciative of them. So a 3-1 start here after the service there by number 13, which, again, by the way, we do not have rosters. The school did not have any rosters for any teams, so there was no rosters to be had. Number 12 there with a setup. Number 14 gets it across there. Baker dug it out. Now that was set on there to Wise, but unfortunately was blocked right as soon as she got it there to the top of the net. So 3-2 now, Wapahani with number 14 back to serve here for the Cardinals. And again, another service here for East Central, so a couple of points given away here. Very unfortunate there for them, but a great sight here for Wapahani, and hopefully we can really start to get on a roll here. Again, seen a lot of great things in that game against Muncie Central, and we've seen, some highlights, really to capture in that first game as well, but I don't think we played nearly as clean and as crisp in the first game of the day against Richmond. First set went good, second set was kind of iffy at times, but still, a win's a win. You'll take it any way you can get it and move on to bigger and better things. Handled there by Summers. Bowden now sets it to Cook, and that's going to swing backwards and out of bounds, so Cook with the kill. And it's Wapahani 6, East Central 2. Again, East Central is down around Brookville. It's actually literally right off of I-74 in St. Leon, or St. Leon, however you want to pronunciate it. But not too far of a drive, about, I guess it's long enough, probably right around an hour and maybe an hour and a half or so, close to it, thereabouts. Summers there receiving that serve. Bowden sets it on to Cook, and unable to handle that one. There's the libero, number 2. So Cook again collecting on another one here as, let's see, I believe that is Wise back there to serve. Again, it's even difficult for us to even see who's doing what sometimes. You got so many moving parts, throughout the court. You got both sides you're looking at here. Summers, Bowden to Brewer. Nearly was able to get that one to fall in after the soft touch. And then Cook brings the hammer once again. So I had to, wipe some stuff off the floor. And looks like we're ready to go again here. Again, 8-3 Wapahani, set number 1. Again of the third and final game of the day here from Muncie Central High School. As number 10 unable to execute that attack over the net. So we still have Wise back to serve. Set on here, number 1 gets it blocked. Cadence Brewer again, and time again, folks, we'll have a timeout now by East Central, so we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. This will be our FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis game break. But, I talk all the time about having the depth that we have hitting. You can go to any one of them. I don't care who you set the ball to. Each one of them can have a big impact on the game. But our middle is the best 1-2 punch you're going to find. You got Cameron Wise and Cadence Brewer that, seemingly every single game, they just continue to get better. And, when one comes out, the other one comes back in, and it's like they're not even skipping a beat. And I think that's extremely important to have, because not only can they hit, but they can block. Defensively, I think they're solid enough on the net that, they're a force to be reckoning with. But again, that goes for any of our hitters, and then even our back row players, have done a nice job, especially here today. I think we've done a overall pretty good job. Now, I don't know if Coach Katie Weir would maybe say that or not. I don't know, because obviously we have a different, outlook on things than maybe what someone else might, even like you guys. But I think I would be willing to say that Coach Weir is definitely overall relatively pleased with the way that Wapahani has played here throughout the day. So 11-4 now, and number 1 was back there to serve just a moment ago. Bowden sets it on the Cook, and that one's deflected out of bounds. Point for Wapahani as, again, Chloe Cook records another kill. We'll have Briley Felton returning to the Raider rotation for Ashton Zitgraff. And now Macy Bowden will be back to serve. Set up now, number 10 on the attack there. That was a great job getting the deflection by Cook and Brewer. And again, Chloe Cook making a huge impact so far here in this first set. With another kill here, number 8 will now sub in for the Cardinals. And ball here on the court from the other game over there, so we'll redo it. Literally just as Macy was about to serve there, so luckily they stopped it in time to where nobody was moving and could have got hurt. And just out of bounds off the serve from Macy Bowden. So now 13-5. Number 14 will return to action for the Cardinals with number 2 back to serve. Floater serve there. Now set back to Cook. And another one. They just do not have an answer here for Chloe. Missing the hands. Finding some open real estate throughout the Cardinals defense. We have Gracie Stanley now in for Wise and back to serve. So up there, number 14 on the attack. Hit out of bounds, and I guess they called the deflection. I didn't see that one, but again, it's hard to see everything, especially from this view. It didn't seem like there was a change in the directory or the spin of the ball, but obviously maybe there was, and I just didn't see it. So nonetheless, it's 15-6. Summers back on the attack, and just out of bounds was Summers. And the floater serve, that's something you don't see a whole lot of. Summers on the attack, and she will definitely connect with that one. Run that lead back to 9. Cameron Wise back in here for Brewer. And we'll have Reese Baker back to serve. Obviously, you guys can't see her. She is over there on the other side, I promise you. So that ball came over there, and I put the smack down on that one. You'd think I played volleyball back in the day. So 17-7 after the ace from Baker. And Wise again back on the attack. And the Raiders keep pushing and expanding that lead even further. $18-7. And that's going to be another ace shanked off to the left by number 6 of the Cardinals. And looks like East Central not even going to worry about taking a timeout here. I don't know, maybe thinking it might just be a lost cause at this point or what might be the case, but obviously the Raiders are really going in the right direction right here in every facet, defensively, hitting, serving. Look at that. Another drop in the bucket right there for Mallory Summers. Again, right smack dab in the middle of the defense. Set up here, number 6 on the attack, just barely touches it over the net. Now Felton with a soft touch as well. Utilizing all avenues here. Back setting it there to Felton. Again, a different look. The left-hander. Set up by number 12. Number 1 there on the attack. Baker will dig it out. Set on to Summers. Bringing the heat, but was blocked. Now to Felton. And again, will come up with another big kill is Briley Felton. Again, good to see her back in there today. And yeah, we hope to get Emily Stewart back this season as well. At some point, hopefully. Love having all these girls out there playing the game they love, and you know, when sometimes that's affected, it really kind of puts a dampener on things because we want to be see all these girls able to go out there and play and like I said, play the game they love and enjoy. And when that can't happen, it makes it very unfortunate for everyone. So 23-7 here. Now we'll have another substitution for East Central. Again, the Cardinals just trying to find answers here, as it has been Wapahani really from the very start. Serve there from Baker. I tell you what, we've been on a nice run here. Summers there with the left hand. Set up, number 13 on the attack there. Dug by Baker. Bowden now to Felton. And another one finding that back line. Sneaks it inside, and the Raiders now at set point 24-7. Look at the serve from Baker. A missile. Number 7 there on the attack. That's going to be hit out of bounds. And what a first set here by Wapahani. My goodness. Putting it on East Central. And again, this team ain't no slouch by any means. So a very, very commanding victory here in set number 1, 25-7 to now own a 1-set-to-none lead here in the third and final game of the day here for your Wapahani Raiders. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with set number 2 here from Muncie Central High School right after these messages.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, welcome back here, folks, live on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside with me, as usual, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, as we're just about ready to play here the second set. Again, here for Muncie Central High School. It's been a relatively pretty early and easy day today. Again, got out here Muncie Central about 7:45 this morning for that 9 o'clock start time, and even was a little late getting to things. Had to wait to set all of our stuff up, but I was able to get on in time there for that 9 o'clock game against Richmond, and it's been a great day here for your Wapahani Raider volleyball team, and hopefully we can cap it off right here with a big win against East Central. Number 13 will get it over the net. There's Felton. Now Bowden sets it on to Summers. Finding that back corner, beautifully placed there by Mallory Summers to tie it up at 1. Again, such an arsenal that Summers have. You know, she can bring the heat or lighten it up a little bit just with soft touch over the net, or be able to have a nice hard push of the ball there to the back row. Able to find some open spaces in the defense. So 2-1 after that one there for East Central. And back to serve will be number 13. Nice serve there from that young lady, and Wise will tip it across. Summers there to dig it out. And Macy Bowden, again, great placement there. About the only thing she could have done with that one is just tip it over very close to the net, and great job of not only staying out of the net, but being able to get it over and get it down in play for a point. So big-time job there for Macy Bowden. And Mallory Summers back there to serve just a moment ago. Bowden now to Wise, and the libero number 2 unable to get there in time. Skipped over the top of the net. That's going to be an ace for Summers. So 4-2 Wapahani. Again, we have Summers, Baker, Felton, Wise, Bowden, and Cook on the floor. Yeah, I know it's hard to see everybody. Cook back at it. Nice dig there from number 13. And Baker unable to get there on that receiving end off of the attack from number 1 of the Cardinals. So now number 14 will be back to serve. Well, the Raiders ahead 4-3 here in set number 2. Again, the main thing here is, the Wapahani standpoint, you don't want to lose focus. You know, you've had a pretty good day here so far. Riding the line. That was another well-placed ball there by Chloe Cook. I mean, literally right on the line. But you don't want to lose focus. Stay locked in. Keep getting after it. Again, bring that energy and hopefully continue to be able to do every facet of the game correctly here and come up with a perfect day here from Muncie Central. So I think a little lack in communication might have hurt the Raiders on that one. You had about 3 girls right there, not sure exactly who was going to take it, and then I think that was Bowden that hit it right there at the last second and just dropped in there. So communication kind of hurt us just a little bit. Bowden will set it right back up. Cook on the attack. Again, great job of leading the defense there from Cook. Obviously, you've seen the young ladies there from East Central going up the block. And instead of going with that heavy swing, instead kind of pulls up just a little bit, hits it right off the palm, and drops it right in there. So the Raiders struggling a little bit here defensively to open up the second set. We've had some instances where some bad passes or maybe just some passes that didn't quite go exactly the way that they was hoping they would, direction-wise or whatever. So a redo. The ball from the other court came over here, and the young lady there from East Central went up to hit the ball, and then another ball hit her, I think, right in the side or something like that. Kind of completely threw her off right there. And now that's going to be an ace off of Baker and out of bounds. So East Central has already almost scored nearly as many points in this second set as what they did the entire first set. Felton on the attack, dug that time by libero number 2. Baker, Bowden, Cook. Kept alive there by number 10, and a little free ball action for the Raiders. Great job of getting low there on that set from Bowden. All right, it's time to hammer it down. And we're going to get a 2-hit call here on Wapahani. Set on to Cook. Exactly what the doctor ordered right there to get us again squared up here with East Central at 7. We'll have Gracie Stanley now back into the ballgame here for Chloe Cook. And Gracie will be back to serve. was a real nice placement there from Gracie. Then he had the block there from Brewer just a moment ago that allowed the Raiders to recover point number 8. Shanked off there to the right side. Number 10 gets it over. A great dig there from Baker to get to it. And then the libero right after it, and then Summers, the heavy hitter, out of nowhere, flies into the air, slams it right back down. After the pass there from the libero there for East Central. And out of bounds service here for Stanley. 9-8 now with number 14 re-entering the Cardinals rotation. And number 2 back to serve. Handled by Stanley. Bowden sets it to Summers. And just no deflection there. So out of bounds is the call. Tied now at 9. Back and forth we go. And Brewer will find exactly what the Raiders were looking for there. Point number 10. And, it just kind of seems like, we haven't been able to get any kind of momentum going here. Hopefully the Raiders still can have that in them here a little bit and get something going to establish a little bit more of a larger lead here. Get some momentum on their side and ride it the rest of the way. As that was mishit by number 1 into the net. Baker again back to serve with the Raiders ahead by a pair. .14 there on the attack, and that one again deflected and will remain inbounds. Baker unable to get to it in time off that deflection from Wise at the net. So number 12 will be back to serve. Wapahani 11, East Central 10. And set number 2 of the day. Felton just tips it right over the net. Unfortunately, just out of bounds. Great hustle there from Stanley, but then that set the Cardinals up very nicely there. Pound it right back down, so they own a 12-11 lead as the Raiders will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here with them. Live here on the WHS Network. We'll be back right after this message. All right, folks, welcome back. Out of the timeout again, it's East Central 12, Wapahani 11. Now we've tied it back up after Mallory Summers kills it here for Wapahani. So now Briley Felton will be back to serve. So the Raiders have some work to do here. And again, it's not a slam on their part, but just haven't been as sharp here in this second set. Now, that could be due to East Central starting to, kind of expose us defensively a little bit by, being able to find some open holes in the defense, and it's worked out well for them. But, again, I saw our passing's kind of let us down a little bit. And, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's, that and we're losing focus or what the case might be, but got to get it together. Great hustle there by Felton. But nothing will come of it there. A lift will be called here on Wapahani, so now tied at 13. And Summers will just tip that one in the net. As the Cardinals again retake the lead now at 14-13. And now an ace in front of the outstretched hands of Baker. And that's why the substitution now will have Ashton Zitgraff back in for Briley Felton. And served into the net, so a big error right there, a big point for Wapahani. We have Chloe Cook back into the rotation. We got Mallory Summers back to serve. Let's see if we can do some work right here. Baker laying out for a great dig there from Baker. Tipped over, that was blocked there by Wise momentarily. Now Bowden quick set the Wise again. Kept alive, and we got some free ball here. Bowden, Cook. Nice deflection, that's going to give the Cardinals a chance here. Baker again with the dig. Now Bowden sets it back to Cook. Yes, ma'am. And the Raiders have tied it at 15. And a point there for Wapahani. That ball was hit off the top of the net. There was no touch from the Raiders. So again, we still have Mallory Summers back to serve. Raiders have put 3 consecutive points on the board. Looking for more. Set up nicely there. Number 2 will get it over Baker. Bowden, Wise. And another point there. We're going to have... Oh, I thought they had an inadvertent whistle there before the ball even landed. I thought there must have been a net violation or something. But just a kill there for Wise. And... so they're saying Wapahani was over the net. So service there on behalf of East Central. Again, gives Wapahani a 2-point cushion. Not much of a cushion, but a lead nonetheless. We'll take it. Then we got Brewer back in here. That was Wise back to serve just a moment ago. Bowden sets it on to Cook again and blocked, but deflected out of bounds. So a kill for Cook and a 3-point lead for Wapahani. Now a timeout by East Central, and we'll stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, we'll be back at it on Monday, at least we hope to be. I have a prior engagement that I have to be at on Monday afternoon, and hopefully I'll be done in time to get to the game, because we're playing here at Muncie Central again on Monday. So just in a couple short days from now. So I'm hoping that I'll get, be able to get here in time to be able to broadcast the ball game. If not, then we'll figure out something. We'll figure out, maybe Redbeard or something can come here and at least, keep everybody updated upon the game. And then Tuesday, at least schedule-wise, it has us playing at Union. I'm not sure if if that's the case or not. I believe, like I said, on the schedule, that's what it says, so I don't believe that that's been changed. And then Thursday will be the start of the county tournament at Wapahani High School, and the Yorktown Tigers take on your Wapahani Raiders, and what will be definitely a very interesting first-round matchup. And we'll try to do a little bit of a preview show, Delaware County Tournament preview show, hopefully sometime this week, potentially. It just kind of depends upon the timing of everything. We have very little time to do things with having a busy week coming up also. So we'll try to do our best to get a preview show in possibly on Wednesday. Number 11 on the attack. Got Wise and Summers that collided on the play. So 20-17. And again, some miscommunication. Summers now to Bowden, set on the Cook. And Bowden will tip it back down, a ball right on top of the net. And the Raiders are able to come away with it right there. 21-18, Wapahani. There's Baker, Bowden, back to Brewer, but it's blocked. But there's Baker again, now set on the Cook. And another one deflected out of bounds. Kill for Cook, point for the Raiders. And we just need to get 3 more points. Summers there, now Bowden to Felton. Another well-placed ball here by Wapahani. Felton records the kill. And we'll have a substitution now, number 8. We'll sub in for number 15 for the Cardinals. And now we'll have a timeout taken by East Central. So again, we'll stick right here with you during the break. Again, the breakdown for next week's county tournament. It will be Daleville and Westdale, I believe, on Thursday, except they're going to be playing that game, I believe, at Westdale. And then Wapahani and Yorktown will play at Wapahani. Just so then, you're not going to have a lot of people there, and, you got to keep it to, a minimum, of how many ever, I think it's still 250 people or less. And so that's the reason why they're having 2 different sites for the first round matchups. Then on Saturday will be the semifinal round games, which those will be split up as well. But we'll get into that again within the coming days. But something to really look forward to in the first round of the county tournament on Thursday nights. Summers there with a dig. Bowden will set it up to Cook. And again, bring in the Hammer and the Raiders. Now with match point. 24-18. And East Central will get it over. There's Baker, Bowden, Brewer. Dug by number 13. All right, let's go ahead and put it away right here. Okay, I guess not. Great hustle by Bowden, but the Raiders hitting it backwards. Not exactly the way you're wanting to go. So 24-19 as the Cardinals stay alive here. Number 1 back to serve. That was Summers. Bowden back to Cook, and that's going to end it. So the Raiders win it here today, a perfect 3-0 on the day here from the Muncie Central Invitational. 25-7, 25-19. Again, as Wapahani finishes the day 3-0, and didn't play as great there in the second set, but still, you had a good ball game. You got the win. That first set was fabulous, and even that Muncie Central game, I thought we played really well. Obviously, we didn't broadcast that, but to come home there with the championship crown, that's big time. Very much big time here for this Lady Raider volleyball team, and again, they'll be back at it on Monday. Again, here from the same place, Muncie Central High School taking on the Muncie Central Bearcats. Again, that'll be a JV start time of 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. We'll keep you updated if we'll get to do that game or not. We hope to be able to, but we'll make sure and let you know. We'll have some information on Twitter and Facebook, so make sure to follow us on both of those social media sites. And again, thanks you all for watching. It's been a relatively pretty quick day. Again, 3 games and a couple of hours here, 3 hours, and so we'll look forward to a game against Muncie Central on Monday and then Union on Tuesday. So again, thanks to all of our sponsors: Jones Auto Body, Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC Dealership, Next Home Elite Real Estate, Kenshaw Properties, East Jackson Auto Sales, FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis, Liberty Perry Alumni Association, and Kara J. Wolf, DDS, PC, all proud sponsors of the WHS Network. So, folks, until Monday night, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Wishing you all a very happy Saturday, and hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you right back here on Monday night on the WHS Network.